Welcome to the Sawdust Kitchen, y'all. I'll be cooking us up a mess of something. Hey, Michael Wilson, thanks for showing up. Bice, my man, how are you? Bice, my man, how are you? Sarah, let's go. How's everybody doing tonight? Soldier, good to see ya. Karen Mewis, see you're here too. Hey man, I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. I really do. I'm don't believe what everybody tells you. I'm actually quite boring to just kind of hang out with. They'll all tell you different, but no, I'm boring as shit. Don, good to see you, buddy. Anybody have anything fun planned for this weekend? Nothing? No plans at all? Wow, man. Hey, Ray, good to see you in here. Loved your live earlier. If you guys don't go catch Corrected by Ray's live every Saturday, or usually around 8 to 9 a.m., somewhere around there. It's a lot of fun to go hang out with. And I just caught a little bit of DeLand's handmade woodworking. Caught the last part of his live. A lot of fun. He was covered in a ton of sawdust. So if you guys like seeing somebody that's just, coated in work, I'd go check him out. And of course, go subscribe to my buddy Bice over there. He's a lot of fun. So I just finished filming my latest video that I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get all edited tonight and then pop it out maybe tonight or early tomorrow morning. I'm hoping tonight, mainly because I have to work in the morning, which sucks. But come Tuesday, my newly remodeled kitchen at work is going to be it's all done, being remodeled. So I'm live, just so you know.
I realize that.
Okay, all right.
Have a good night.
All right. See you, sissy.
See ya.
Love you.
Love you.
That was my sister. So she actually made a little cameo with just her voice in my video that I'm gonna leave in that she's gonna kill me about. So my newly remodeled kitchen is going to be opening up. My brand new menu is going to be dropping that day. Some nice stuff. It's not really, it's kind of open to the public, but it isn't. I'm actually a executive chef for a retirement community. So I have a campus of about 300 to 400 residents right now that I cook for every day. So Well, I don't cook. I tell everybody else what to do. That's the part that sucks, is that I spent my whole entire cooking career being out there on the line and everything, just in the trenches. And now that I'm the exec chef, it's all paperwork, policy writing, menu writing, costing, recipes. It's just, and I have horrible ADD. So I sit down at a computer and I just like every 5 minutes I have to get up and get something and do something. Otherwise I will fall asleep. Yeah, all the boring stuff. Well, not really. I mean, I get to create new recipes, get to do all that, but I don't get to really get out there and do a whole lot. Hey, Matt Gill, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. Anybody who is not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe on your way in. Smack that like button. I appreciate it. It really helps me beat the algorithm and, become the next breakout YouTube star, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Ass, it's always good to see you. Yeah, I get to be really creative sometimes. But there are also aging people, so I can't get too crazy. But I do what I can. I actually just I made a salad the other day, and it was peaches and cream, dates, chorizo, and strawberries. Tasted awesome. Looked like shit, but tasted good. Hey, PKK, always good to see a new person in here. Difference between a garbanzo bean and a chickpea. Well, aside from the fact that they're both disgusting, to me anyway, I don't really see a difference between a garbanzo bean and a chickpea, Oh, the live chat, Meinhardt? Yeah. It ended up being a gab session between me and Sarah. Okay. That's it's a little gross, but gotcha. Sarah, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. We've been on the phone, a couple times now. She actually got to see my kid. Both of them. She's seen both of them now. As a matter of fact, if you hear giggling upstairs, that would be my son. So I know you'll hear him jumping up and down on the floor, but that's what he loves to do. Yeah, that's him. Can y'all hear that? Am I the only one that hears the pounding on the floor up there? Is it just me? Oh, you did hear it. Yeah. Yeah, that might have been that might have been the apartment above you. That's my 9-year-old. Yeah, you'll hear him. So yeah, like I said, I just finished my filming my video. It was a really cool thing that I did. You guys will have to watch it, but I'll give you guys a sneak peek at what I did. I took like the same footprint or the same footprint that I wanted to do, and I made 3 different styles out of 3 different woods. So the first one, actually, it's a just a minute. Yeah, crap. Come on. You're making me look like an idiot. Not that that's hard to do. And like I said, don't roast me too hard. I am just starting on all this, just kind of playing along, see what I can do. So I made this neat little candle holder out of fence pickets. So that was fun. And then I did the same kind of thing with come on. I did the same thing with some pine. I made it a little taller. I figured that this would be more for votives instead of tea lights, but I don't have any votives, so tea lights will just have to do. And then this thing actually really kind of cool. And I made this one. I made this out of pine. And then this one, so kind of funny. I made this out of mahogany, and I was going for like a propagation station. And then so I had these little test tubes already, but I completely forgot to change out the bit size on my drill press when I cut out the saws. So now they just kind of wiggle in there, I guess. But I did find out something cool, that if I just change the trajectory of the drill that I'm going to do, it actually looks really good at an angle. So I'm going to try that next time. Hey, Kevin, good to see you. So yeah, you'll have to check out the video when it drops. As usual, there's bound to be a little bit of humor in there, because if you can't laugh at yourself, I guess you could always laugh at Sarah. Seriously? Motherfucker. Oh, I call him ass all the time. I think he secretly likes it. So yeah, so I just kind of came up with that idea, the same footprint, but just 3 different styles, 3 different woods. I kind of wanted to see what it would turn out like, and yeah, so I thought it worked out pretty good. Anybody else building anything fun this weekend? Ass, I'm always talking to you. You're seriously, if you guys have never talked to Sonny, like he's fun to talk to. Sarah's a lot of fun to talk to. Mike O, he was on the live chat or the live call a little bit last night. That was a lot of fun. Sarah, I swear, if you build a fort in your living room, I am so coming over. Oh, planter shelf. Love that. Yeah, I had a thought to build like this indoor wall planter herb garden thing, but I couldn't, like, I know what I wanted to do with it, but I couldn't quite figure it out in my head on how to make that happen. So I might pop in the Discord later, put up some pictures of what I was thinking, and maybe y'all can help me figure out where I'm going wrong with it. Yeah, Mike was a lot of fun being on the live call last night. No. Uh-oh. My daughter's mad about something. She's always mad about something. I think, yeah, I can. Maybe. Is that better? Oh, gotcha. Okay, I understand. A little better? Well, let me see. This damn. Hold on, guys. A little bit of technical difficulty. Talk amongst yourselves. Son of a biscuit. Shit. Ah, motherfucker. See, this is what happens when you ask me to do something, then I just completely cock it up. You know, that's as good as it's going to get. Well, you know what? All I got is, okay, it's my LED strip. It ain't going to get much better no matter which way I do it. Because if I don't have that up there, I ain't going to be able to see shit down here. See you, soldier. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I get it, Kevin. I know. Still trying to figure out this whole live thing. So it's going to be kind of a, I guess I could stand up. You know, I could do that. But I've been on my feet all damn day. I was actually up at like 4 a.m. so I could go to work, do work there. And then came home and made sure the kids were okay, and then filmed, and then now I'm here. So, yeah, because I had to install these LED strips because all I had was just that one light there, and then that's all I had for light in this place. And my old ass eyes can't strain that much to see that well anymore. So, but yeah, so, oh, forgot what I was gonna say. Shit. Happens a lot. I didn't say I'm old, just my old ass eyes. You know. Oh yeah, Kevin, I didn't take that as an insult at all. Not at all. Let's see. I don't know how people do this so easily. But anyway, Reno, Ramon's brother, so good to see ya. Yeah, actually, Ramon, I am done with your apron. I just gotta get the the custom applique that I'm putting on it. So I know you understand that I'm busy and everything, but yeah, I am working on it. It's almost done. I just got to get the applique, and then it will be shipped off to your place. Let me see. I just went completely brain dead. I had it in my head what I was gonna say all this time, but now, shit. Anyway, it'll come back to me at some point, maybe. I don't know. If you did not catch Ramon's live, the one time that he decided that he was going to drink a little Mad Dog 2020, the evidence is no longer there. Heather, you don't have to explain anything. If you can't, if you haven't heard the stampede above me, you will completely understand that. I completely understand what it's like to deal with kids. You know, Sarah, you are the reason why I missed that live of Ramon. Because I was watching it and then you're just like, hey, we need to get on the phone and we need to talk. So, Sarah, it is all your fault. Ask, you can blame Sarah too. I give you permission. It's okay. Aren't your boys teenagers, Heather? Oh, I got both Heathers up in here. Yes, awesome. I love having Heather 1 and Heather 2. It's like having it's like having the movie Heathers just like right in my life. I love it. Yeah, 13 and 14. Yeah, they're gonna half-ass everything. I mean, I don't even have teenagers yet, and I already know that teenage boys are just gonna half-ass everything. It's just gonna happen. And if you guys have never seen the movie Heathers, go watch it. It's a classic. So what do so yeah, so I got that video coming out probably either tonight or tomorrow. My next week's build is I'm thinking about building a spice rack for the kitchen. So that would be a lot of fun. I've never done it before, so y'all can just build it along with me, and then you guys can tell me what I did wrong. The movie is called Heathers. Winona Ryder and other people are in it. I don't know who else. I just know it's Winona Ryder. Well, then Sarah, you can drive up here and you can help me build it. I was not that far of a drive from Arizona. Just what, a day? You can do it. Yeah, why not? In fact, all of you can just come up to Iowa. You have to have some reason to come here. Because it's got to be moved out so my short self can reach it. Or we could build you a step stool. We could do that. Hey, Finding Me, thank you for dropping in. Everybody, make sure you smack that like button on your way in. I'd really appreciate it. I'd say, why don't all of you, subscribe to me? But I think most of you already are. And if you're not, I don't know why you're not. Can y'all hear my daughter? Am I the only one that can hear her? I mean, is she coming through? If so, these microphones are awesome. Right? A day? That's nothing. Either these microphones are awesome or these are incredibly thin floors, which is entirely a possibility. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah. I mean, having a daughter is a lot of fun. She's a honestly, like, if I had like 1/16 of her energy, that I don't know, I would be able to get so much done throughout the day. It's just amazing on how much, on just the amount of energy that she has. Uh-oh, Meinhardt, what'd you buy? Hey, congrats on having that, getting that grandson soon. Hey, buddy. Yeah, Dad's live right now. I'll be up in a little bit. Okay? Love you. Heather, I'm doing fantastic today. I get to be doing what I love today. I'm down here in my workshop a little bit. I'm hanging out with all of you. It's amazing. I just cannot completely say just how much this community has been awesome. Just the amount of outpouring of support for just starting out, and for all the encouragement and the forgiving nature of you guys, just being like, we know it's like just starting out, not only with woodworking, but also with creating content. So, hi, buddy. Yeah. 2,000 pieces. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, unless you paid like, I don't know, $8,000 for it. Van Lot. Oh, Van Lot is up in the building. Welcome, my brother. So good to see you. Yeah. Bice, thank you so much. as a matter of fact, Zach is like one of the first people that like I really befriended when I started coming into this community. Um, he reached out and gave me some nice encouragement, and I can't thank you enough for that, brother. I really appreciate it. Um, and Van Lot, you and I have had our discussions, and I greatly appreciate that. If you're not subscribed to Van Lot, I suggest you do that. I could actually go through here and like throw up some people's um pages, so that way but I'm much better at doing this faster on my phone than I am on. I'll just make some people moderators, that way they can do it themselves. Hold on, guys. I'm working my way through this, I promise. It's amazing how much I grew up actually using a computer, but I'm actually so much faster using my phone anymore. But yeah, so Sarah and Bias, I believe I added you on as moderators. If you guys can go through and just throw up anybody's channel that you want to. I'm a big proponent of let's all just help each other out, support each other in any way that we can. I love doing that. Absolutely. Yeah, finding me's channel is amazing. He's really good at what he does. Actually, all of you have just been like just a source of inspiration for me. It's just been amazing. Harry White, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. I caught some of your live the other day. That was amazing. I love watching all the lives that I can of you guys. I mean, some of you guys go live when I'm at work or when I'm on somebody else's live, but I try to get to all of you guys that I can. Yeah, so it's like I go through like as many of your guys' channels as I can, looking at the way that you guys not only film your content, but also as for the types of builds that you guys do, the techniques that you guys are working on. So like I know a lot about like home renovation and being able to do framing and all that. So I'm not like totally like ignorant of tools and everything, but when it comes to like fine woodworking, like I'm really just getting started on that. So it's just been a really awesome thing for me just to get into. And yeah, so like looking at all your guys' projects and content and techniques, it's just been just an eye-opening experience to just how much knowledge that there is in this community, and I'm loving every bit of it. I think I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to every single person that's in here so far. Okay, I guess I should reiterate. I mean, to me, fine woodworking is just like anything that you like really need to just like just like really take your time and be patient and just all that. Like to me, like, and I know that everybody else has their own opinions and they'll say it isn't, but for me, like fine woodworking is even just, building a little simple um uh candle holder. And it's just and maybe I'm wrong. Oh, bearded Viking, wow, man, I am so honored that you came onto my live today. It's just amazing. And I know that probably all of us are subscribed to Bearded Viking, but if you're not, make sure that you go check him out. I'll tell you, I have been watching YouTube for like eons, pretty much since it began. And for all these years, like I've been watching channels or whatever, but I have never subscribed to anybody until I caught wind of Bearded Viking. Seriously, like you were the very first person that I ever subscribed to, and I can't get enough of watching every single one of your videos. I'm pretty sure that I have gone through every single video that you've ever done multiple times. I'm sure like I am like kicking your stats up like crazy. So you've been a huge inspiration to me, and yeah, so I know it really sounds like I'm like fan guying over here, but honestly, it's just and it's not just Bearded Viking, but it's the whole community that he's created, and it's just really amazing to see that, and I love it. Between Bearded Viking and Ramon and president of BV Fan Club, I mean, if there was, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your guys' support, every bit of it. Um, yeah. So, yeah. So, like I already showed everybody a sneak peek of what the next video is going to be. That's all got filmed today, so I'm going to be editing that tonight, and hopefully I can get it out tonight, because this whole editing thing, wow, now that's a learning curve. I tell you what, like coming from like never having edited anything in my life, and then having to like edit my first couple of videos, it is a huge learning curve. And you just try to do the best you can at it, and then you just keep getting better, I guess. So this last video I did took me 5 hours to edit, so maybe this one will take me 4 hours and 45 minutes. I don't know. Hillary is the roadie. Yeah, Hillary is definitely the roadie. She's the one that is always kind of like just like off in the background that no one really cares about, but then they'll just pop out of nowhere. It's really a lot of fun. So yeah, let me see. So yeah, I'm planning on the next one I'm thinking about doing is a spice rack. Trying to put a nice little spin on that, so it's not just like, so that way it's not your average spice rack, which is kind of like, which is where I want to take my channel. It's like my channel is all about, inviting the guys the guys and gals who are like me. You're just kind of starting out into everything, and you look at everybody else's builds, you're like, oh, well, that's really cool, and then you like doing it yourself, and you're like, wow, that looks like utter shit. But not everything I build is like this amazing thing. But I am so proud of it. Dakota, what are you doing? I'll be up in just a minute, okay? Love you. But yeah, so it's like let me see. You know, like this thing, okay? I found out that if you try to laminate fence pickets together, it doesn't work out that well. I figured that out. This thing is like, I mean, the dimensions are off a little bit. I figured out that I really need a planer or a jointer or something if I'm gonna continue doing this. So at some point I'll get there. But I mean, it's not that good looking. It really isn't. I can see, you know, like some glue streaks here and there. There's some edges that are just kind of like out of proportion. But honestly, with something like this, and I really don't care because I use fence pickets, and I kind of wanted to keep that rustic kind of look to it. But as much as it like just it's other crap, I'm just like so proud of it. Yeah, I know that I'm my own worst critic, but I'm also my own best supporter because even though, like I said, that I know it looks like, you know, something that even my grandma could make better. Like I am totally proud of that thing. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like I made that, and that's really what my channel is about. Is just, you know, telling having everybody to come with me, you know, join me on my journey. If you're just starting on your journey, you know, come join me and we can learn all this together. Or if you've already been down this road, I mean, maybe you enjoy seeing other people, you know, making complete fools of themselves, you know, and then just, you know, just being there with them and then cheering them on. And I know that I tend to ramble on a lot, and I'm sorry about that. But my mind just whirls like 1,000 miles a minute. So, Vice is making a Viking ship? Is he? I would totally love that. Yeah, I would totally love that. You make it, buddy, and I will share that everywhere. Where to go? I know that like a few of you were here last time, but a few of you weren't. I have this little prototype. It's this kind of thing that just kind of like sits on the edge of your counter. So like a sponge will sit up here, and then like some like scrub brushes will sit in there, and then they'll just drain out the bottom. But I'm trying to figure out how to get something that will like just sit here, and so that way the water can just run off right into the sink. So yeah, I'm still working on that. Not still working on that. I really haven't paid that much attention since I built it, because I've been thinking about 1,000 other things. But yeah, so that's just one of the things that I'm working on. What else do I got? I got like I got a ton of wood cookies that are just sitting around. Actually, let me go. Sorry about that. Let me go find them. Yeah, they're up here. Crap. Yeah, so son of a gun. Got this nice piece of olive wood. Love that thing. It's beautiful. I actually cut a piece of it off and made a candle holder out of it for somebody. They absolutely loved it. But I got a lot of these, and I drilled some holes in it because I planned on making this into a tea light holder, and then some greenery for Christmas. I was going to do that a lot this year, but I never got around to it. Yeah, I got olive wood. I got some black limba sitting around here. I got some walnut. What else do I got? I got some zebra wood somewhere. Yeah, so I mean, I got a few things in my mind. I know I need to write all my ideas down, because it usually happens that it's I'm sitting up in bed at night, and then I'll just usually when I'm watching somebody's channel, whether who's ever it is, and I'll just think oh yeah, I need to make that, or oh, that totally gave me something else to think about. So, and my mind just goes 1,000 miles a minute, and my son is trying desperately so hard to take down the gate I have so he can get in here. Bice, if you are looking to get them to get rid of them, I will totally Facebook Messenger you my address. I will totally do that. Just I need to get I need to get a dry erase board. Actually, I do have upstairs, because I just moved into this house maybe a couple months ago, so I haven't really fully unpacked everything. Not a couple months ago, more like 5 or 6. So I haven't really fully unpacked everything. I wanted to make sure that I got my shop set up first. But I actually have a tablet that I just use as a whiteboard. That's the only reason I bought it. I have it mounted, and then I have a dry erase app on my on it. So then that's the only thing I use it for. That's another thing that I do. So my shop is my shop is a smart shop. So I have all of my tools and everything I have on smart switches, and they're all voice activated. So all I have to do is just say Alexa, turn on miter saw, and then my miter saw will power up. So that's really cool. And then my shop lights are all on smart switches. I have it even set up because as a lot of you, as some of you know, some of you don't, that my son is autistic and nonverbal, so he's like a freaking ninja. So I never know when he's gonna pop up behind me. So I actually am in the process of getting it to where I have a sensor set up. That way, when he's coming down the stairs, it will actually blink the light so I know that he's there. And actually, I want to do that with everybody, so that way I know that when I'm filming, or especially when I'm running my saw, that I'm not gonna turn around. Then they're just gonna be right there. And plus, I want to make sure that in case the kids do get in my shop, because my shop is in the basement, and if I gave you a little tour over that way, that's where the laundry area is. And over that way a little bit is actually where I do all of my my Cricut work, my sublimation, and all that stuff. So yeah. So that's all there. So my I do have a really good filter on the cold air return. I have it all set up. Do I have raccoons? I do not have any raccoons. I have chaos gremlins, aka my kids. But yeah, so and I would love to like really deck this shop out with like getting some really awesome dust collection going and running pipes and everything. But you know, I rent this place, so I mean, I could do it, but it's like I I don't know how long I'm going to be here. I am I am in the process of saving up to buy a house. So like I don't want to spend like a ton of money to like really deck this place out if I'm just going to end up leaving here in the next year or so. Your cat is 25 pounds. That is a huge cat. I tried really hard to censor myself. And Sarah knows firsthand how hard it is for me to censor this, because this connected to this, it's like a direct line, and there's like no filter there. So I try really, really hard. So yeah, so all my craft areas over there. The other side of the basement is I have a ton of furniture. If anybody wants any sample cabinet doors, I will gladly send them to you because I do not need that much that I have. The quest is to find the Holy Grail, and my favorite color is green. No, blue. Blue. And if any of you get that, you guys are my new best friend. It's really weird because, fun fact, my sister cannot stand Monty Python. So I don't know why she and I are even friends. Oh yeah, I do. She's awesome. She's an amazing woman. She really is. But yeah, Bice. So next time I come down to Tennessee, I'm gonna have to stop by your place. And then I gotta swing over to Van Lots also. And then I believe Heather P said that she's got some. Heather P said that she's got some wood that she's going to give me. So yeah, I need to swing over there. Sarah, you and I have talked about Arizona, okay? I don't know how many of you have ever been to like the Phoenix area, but if you're driving there, the loop system around Phoenix sucks. It's horrible. It's horrid. Don't use it. But you have to use it because that's the only way to get around. And they know that. And I swear that's how they get you. Yes, we do need a load up. And but Sarah, you can't stay off the loops. That's like the only way that you're gonna get from to get anywhere. Oh, and then if you guys are ever in Phoenix and you guys are like looking for your hotel or anything, You know how like the rest of the country has all their hotel signs up high? Not there. No, everything's on the ground. It's really weird. And people in Phoenix are just weird. Yeah, you don't drive into Phoenix, you drive down to Phoenix, literally. Like you're driving on the interstate and then you take the exit to like Phoenix Scottsdale and then you drive down into Phoenix. I'm sure if you would have asked him, he would have met you somewhere. Yeah, I'll come up. So, okay, I'll come down and Vice, you and I will load up and we will head over to Vans and I'll roast a hog and then we could have a good old fashioned hog roast. How about that? I'll roast a hog. We'll make some coleslaw. You guys can have your sweet tea because I won't have any of that stuff because it's disgusting. Seriously, the Southern sweet tea is like if you drink straight soda syrup. Yeah, that's what it's like to me. Yeah, hog roast, and then I'll make some coleslaw, and we'll have the pulled pork with the coleslaw and the hot sauce on top because you gotta have the Texas Pete for pulled pork, and then the only other hot sauce that's allowed down there is Louisiana hot sauce. So you got those two. But yeah, so I have a ton of knowledge. I have a ton of cooking knowledge up here. And honestly, I cannot learn anything new because it would push something old out of my brain. Tom, I would say the same thing, but I just don't like tea. I do not like tea. Like honestly, I could not survive over in the UK because I hate tea. I can't go down south because I hate sweet tea. Forget China. I can't even go there because tea. Yeah, I just do not like tea, period. No, I mean no, they're not they're not super hot on hot sauces. But Texas. Mm-hmm. You dropped the gate, didn't you? Yeah. But they're not really a hot sauce. But for some reason, the combination of Texas Pete and coleslaw on top of pulled pork, because that's the only way that you're supposed to eat it, is just amazing. Yeah, so this is probably like the only woodworking channel that you will actually ever get cooking tips on. So, I mean, if that's how I have to market myself, you know what? By all means, hop on in. I'll give you a bunch of cooking advice, and woodworking tips if I have any that you guys don't know about. And my son is desperately trying to get in. Dakota, you don't even have a shirt on. Where is your shirt? Sweet mother of God. Spoons and splinters. I freaking love it. Awesome. Chris Kidd, thank you for joining in. Great to see you here. What do you recommend for grilled salmon? Everybody would tell you cedar planks. That's what everybody would tell you. No, do not do cedar plank salmon. It's overdone. Everybody does it. Do cherry. How do I make I don't know or whatever you want? Well, you tell your kids to grow up, get their own damn jobs, and tell them to go buy for themselves. That's what you do. But yeah, no, every restaurant has a Cedar Point salmon. Ugh. So go Cherrywood. Seriously, cherry. Oh, and one more cooking tip. One more. Okay. Sorry. One more cooking tip. If you ever wonder what goes really good with pork, grapefruit. I kid you not, grapefruit. I actually have a terrific recipe for a grapefruit barbecue sauce, and it is amazing. I have a grapefruit barbecue sauce and then a strawberry buffalo. You know, Tom, I was brought up the same way, and honestly, after tasting my mother's food, I'd rather starve. Unless she ever watches these, then hi, Mom, love you. Your cooking was terrific. Your lovely moist-free chicken was delicious. No, my mom's great. She's fantastic. She's a lovely lady. Shout out to my mom. She lives down there in Tennessee. She loves it down there. She's been there for about 6-7 years, and she says that she's never coming back. But yeah, so sorry. So yeah, so that's just been my little nutshell of a life. Don't blame her. No, I have been down to Tennessee a few times myself, and I gotta tell you, and she loves, and I love it. It's beautiful down there. Oh, I know everything, like everything, overcook all the meat, and it's just. But she's weird. She really is. She will put Cheetos in her chicken soup. I don't know why. She's nuts. Yeah, my mom only lives like half hour, 45 minutes from Nashville. So yeah, and she lives what the neighbors say down in the holler. I don't know what the hell that means, but that's what they say. I know they were right. Ew, it's gross. It turns out like this nasty, like neon orange color, and she just absolutely loves it. And then it was when I was in culinary school. I was having this big I was having to do this scholarship dinner, and my parents came down for it. And then my mom is like, so we're surrounded by like all these chefs, all these big time chefs from Iowa, and all these foodies and everything. And then there's you know, my mom, Paul, sitting there, and then. Next thing I know, they come in. They're just like, John, your mom is asking for ice to put in her red wine. I was just like, okay, that makes sense. I have been to Lebanon, Tennessee. I was in one day. I was in Dover, Paris, and Lebanon. It was really cool. Yeah. My mom actually asked with all I was getting that scholarship. So my mom was like front and center with all these chefs who I was like looking up to at the time. Sorry. And there's mi madre asking to put ice in her red wine. Okay. yeah, so yeah, that's been my little, neck of the woods for around here. Um, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna go here live soon, and I gotta get something to eat because I have not eaten all day, and I gotta make sure that the kids are fed. But I think they already did. I had some brisket mac and cheese that I believe they had, so I'm gonna go enjoy that. So I'm gonna hop off the live here. I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by today. Oh my God, sorry. Um, so for stopping by, I appreciate it. If you guys haven't subscribed to me, please do hit that like button. And I hope you guys enjoyed the sneak peek of the builds I did, even though I have got to get that taken care of. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I really appreciate it. But for right now, sorry to say, but the Sawdust kitchen is closed. You guys don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You guys have a good day.